Mimi was talking about it, JZZ, he's a duelist main in the past. Can he bring it on the Neon today?
A much faster pace with this composition, of course. Util setup, though, is very defensive. It's set up to try and deny any sort of plant that goes down onto this A side.
They didn't break it.
Oh, across the rope, someone's hiding. Chosen! Man of the hour. Subbing for them, jump spotted out, no one clear in the corner! And they strike back, MIBR! Ripping them away, the hopes and dreams of winning a pistol round. Good night, that is absolutely flawless.
100 Thieves are going to be really aggressive on this defense side. We've seen it from them almost every time they play Fracture. And RGL just takes ahead instantly. Cryo with no utility. They were just going for a contact walk. And speaking of contacting, that's exactly what MIBR are doing towards Stella.
Turret down.
Turret's going to be spotting that, though, so... Ball's compromised. A peek from Stella. Trying to show a bit of confidence to spray through. One stray bullet will connect. But it's just that 1-for-1 it was traded, so... Sight's going to be theirs, and still a player advantage in the hands of MIBR.
And this is where 100 Thieves would love to, in previous times that we've seen them play on Fracture, flank and be coming from halls and coming from dish, and really threatening an ambush in the retake. Instead, both of these retakes that we've seen in the last couple of rounds have been coming purely from spawn.
Fracture's a map where you need to have some control, or at least denying different areas of the post plan. Flash around the back there, dodged, juked. A clean fight, that's what MIBR are looking for right now. FRZ is going to be the first one to find it. There you go, kill, found, fault line, stun, dodge, then still watching. 100 Thieves though, now you're feeling it. The heat as the molly explodes, Nano Swarm, the extra layers to it, and just like that, you have to give up any hope, any chance of winning the round.
But at the moment, MIBR look like they're in fierce form individually.
No fear.
This way.
Full line stun, connects up into tower there. JZZ just looking for an opportunity now to clear this one out. Still a singular player, that's Stella. He's removed, he's taken care of. There's a bit of danger still behind this one. Flash through, Shorty. Bang finds it. Rolling Thunder committed into the spawn though, and this is an attempt from MIBR. Trying to pounce on it, or at least buy a bit of time. It does stave off that aggression.
Yeah, JZZ actually found himself there with a ball that stopped himself from pushing off the back of the breach ultimate.
Yeah, Cryo with the updraft there as well. He whacked his head. He might have been able to spot FRZ. Doesn't matter though, he will still fall. That's Derek taking that angle and contact, but again, no control of main or arcade. Both players playing slow. JZZ knows he can just play his life here. They should have utility to stall this out yet again. Turret, first contact chosen, but again, Cryo, he wins out his fight. A tap onto the spike to try and force it out. Asuna holding it. Another 1-1 down to that one-on-one attack. It's the auto strike. It was just earned. Damage is done there, but again, has the time been bought? Cryo, he can't play it. He can't stick it. He did such good work, but not enough. MIBR 4-1 this early on in Fracture. 100 Thieves map pick. They use the Trailblazer there. It does spot that turret. That needs to be broken to have any threat. The turret contact, that's an orbital strike. They try to make a play off of it with the stun as well. It's a cutesy idea. You got to respect it from 100 Thieves, but a lot invested. Fast lane, up in his face, stuns as well. Cryo can't take an easy fight, can't take the easy shot. Spray through the box. No bullets really connecting there, but Cryo's in a bit of danger. Has to back away for the heal.
And this time 100 Thieves retake does have a halls push. That three-person play, the trap play that they had off the orbital strike, has set up Derek and Stella to flash.
Right, flash through the box. Gonna be fighting for this one. MIBR understanding the importance of holding on to this space. 100 Thieves winning their duels out though still. Derek alive, not for much longer. FRC wins it, maintaining control of that main position, but already 100 Thieves have regained the site. Sticking through onto the diffuser, smoke in his face. It's gonna be the retake, a successful one at that.
Now MIBR drop down onto an eco, and we're looking at a big clash at dish. Cryo with an op here.
Jump spot. Oh, what? That's
insane.
No way. Wallbang through it. And it has to be a response here. 100 Thieves immediately pushing out through arcade. Three of the players chasing down at the heels of MIBR, but they're not wasting time. They want to take up the space. Seekers as well. That's peace of mind gained as well, knowing that nobody else is going to be close onto the site, so the plant will get down without too many problems. Chosen, you might be dying there if you're trying to contact, but
RGL
okay, it's fast. Yeah, RGL could not plant with the Rolling Thunder coming through. It's covered. Where is JZZ picking up these kills? Denied the ace though. Cryo still in the fight. Last line for them though, with the operator in a 1v3, knows he has to give this one up.
It's just that the individual brilliance from MIBR is back out to play. It does at the moment feel reminiscent of the beginning of the season for them. And here's that series of kills from JZZ. Look, he repositions Rafters and just sprays them all down.
You got to win against MIBR to stand a chance. Cryo. Oh, they are really meeting him. FRC with the util in his hands. Stun ripped across. No time
Here we go.
to waste. JZZ, aftershock in his face. That is so damn brave. Almost mistiming it. I'm surprised he didn't die.
I mean, massively mistiming it. He took 2 pulses of the aftershock there. And I thought after they got the return pick, that might be time to slow it down. You saw MIBR starting Contacty to try and throw 100 Thieves off, but now they're just making a mad pivot. In a player disadvantage situation, 100 Thieves very proactively clear out A-halls, throw the lockdown. MIBR can't do anything here. They've just got to wait.
Wow.
Boris is getting flanked already.
And it's a triple push out. You know, as soon as one player has to evacuate that area, playing outside the ring of the detainment.
And this looks like really nice adaptation at this point from 100 Thieves. They're getting the read on where to stack, and then they're being very quick. And I think at any point here, if MIBR just slowed the pace down, they might be able to catch the
30
preemptive
seconds
action
left.
from 100 Thieves. But that's not really the style that MIBR have come in with today. They're going to go for this. They're going to try and make it work in the 2v4.
Oh, fight to be faced. Chosen doesn't really know which way to look. RGL, a little bit too much to do, honestly. Finds the first, gets a second.
He's on
Nice
point
try.
today.
Yeah, nice try, nevertheless, but he will not be winning that round.
Aslan's
Rapid.
aware of it.
Yeah, is Aslan going to be the first contact here with this fight? Yeah, crouched up onto the angle, spots it, sprays it, doesn't get the kill.
Close, though.
Trailblazer in his hands now, trying to re-clear them out. But as that lockdown being used, this is really going to start to spread back 100 Thieves. That orbital strike getting used, that is interesting.
Yeah, that's a bit bizarre. I mean, that was an area that you were already getting from the lockdown anyway.
It was used early enough with the timing that I think they anticipated that somebody was going to be exiting there and it was going to be a free kill, but...
Okay, but now they don't have any post-ban
Exactly.
utility. There's no Brim Molly, there's no Orbital Strike. Chosen's got 2 nanoswarms that aren't even on the plant.
It's a hell of a gamble to be taking here. That's a wide swing, though. It's clearing out Cryo, and there's no containment of these kills. It's all MIBR. The feed lit up, and it's a crossfire.
One enemy remaining.
They can take their fights, pick the timings, because they know the time pressure is all on 100 Thieves. A round win for them, so not punished for the misuse. They have that orbital strike.
JZZ, he was throwing a stun in this area.
Oh, well,
Okay.
they thought it was going to be slow. Not quite.
No, they just go for it again.
Spotlight stun, Stella. Wasn't caught with that one.
I've
He can
got
still
your
fire off
trail.
and rattle off all those bullets to take out JZZ. Updraft now. Cryo with the Blade Storm. Dash still alive and active in his hands. Someone needs to deal with these Seekers, though. Pop flash around the side. Stella blind as a back close to the corner. No one clears it. They are rattled and taken out.
FRC! These rounds have been averaging under a minute. You start with 1:40 on the clock, and these teams are getting it over and done with in less than a minute of gameplay on average in that first half.
And we'll-
it looks faster here.
Again, it's just a brawl.
Spike down.
A skirmish to take place, but this time 100 Thieves, they do punch back. Not willing to sit down and lose the fight. Contacting though through. That's a double face from MIBR. Seem to be aware of that one. Stella hoping to capitalize as well off a bit of a distraction. And 100 Thieves now left with just 2 players for this pistol round. Cryo and Derek. And my oh my, what an important pistol round it is.
Wherever they go on the map, they're going to be able to find favorable fights. FRZ and RGL will be taking the 2v2. Chosen's actually cheating away from his Killjoy utility here to try and match up with the others. And they're just gambling that this is going to end B. They are correct.
Interesting decision. I mean, neither player willing to sit still on the defensive side. They're not holding any angles. And yeah, Chosen forced to walk onto the angle to try and reclear and get some information. Cryo picks him off, so he turns it into a 2-on-2. Dash is there. Lance able to get off here, but it's that double reflank through main. Derek seems to anticipate it not coming from that direction.
that's
Dash
good.
forwards. Yeah, the reposition. Gets to safety now. Double played up, and what util do they have? A smoke. Dropped in their face. It's a face from Cryo before it could bloom, but no, he's taken out left up to Derek. A tap. Gets to 1, but wow, the return of the fire. RGL. Monstrous performance. 12 and 6, Josh, and he's won them another pistol round.
Grouping up with 4.
My double step.
And Chosen finds the first one, and now everybody else heading into the Killjoy utility. Cryo has been separated entirely.
And an orbital strike, why not? Driving that wedge ever so deeper. Cryo with the Seeker latching onto him. They knew exactly where it was and pushing right through the smokes. They want to take the fight. Derek is the only one left standing. He has a spike in his hands. He has a minute on the clock, but he's not going to be handed any easy kills. Surely, MIBR showcasing. They've got the discipline. Yeah, they call it down. Oh, my. A nice try. A very, very nice try. Oh, it's got the knives. Still maintaining control of Sands. MIBR, what can they do to try and retake this one?
They have really bad retake positions right now, and this is into Bang, who has his ult online.
Yeah, all from CT.
If Stella spots anybody here, they could ult off this. They're not going to. Just call for reinforcements through the door.
It's done. Trying to collide and collapse into it, but into the rifles, nevertheless. That's what we were mentioning. Post-plant positioning wasn't quite set up. You're all coming from the spawn area. You just get funneled into the crossfire setup. 100 Thieves are granted a great chance here. Of course they're going to strike. Of course they're going to land on it. So still alive in the map. Bit of information gathered from the Trailblazer. Cryo, though, wants to be dashing into the side. Cuts it across. Aftershock. They're in the corner. Is there an attempt here? MIBR really surrounding them. In fact, they're holding the util in their hands, waiting for the tap of the spike. And there we go. Flash around the side. It's a glide into them. Over the strike, though. That was used in response to stave off the aggression for but a moment. But there are still 3 players alive, and this is starting to get spotty. Starting to get dangerous quite some time ago. Gradually, bit by bit, it's 100 Thieves losing their players and the advantage that they had. 2 of them left standing here to make the most of it, close to the corner. Weak. Not spammable on the angle, staying safe. So it will be that free plant.
You should run.
Without a lockdown, okay. MIBR forced now to take the fight straight to them. They got to know this one, jumping into them. They don't have the guns for it, rifle. Flashed up, RGL Meister. Time is of the essence. He has to bring the lockdown. But surely there should be enough time on the other end of it. This should be a thrifty win for MIBR.
I think it is, yeah. They've got tons of time just coming out of the defuse here to stick and go up to map point.
12-6. Similar scenes to what we saw the other day, Josh.
Absolutely, and Cloud9 were able to bring that one back against Crew. Somehow, I think that was a once-in-a-lifetime.
Oh, wow.
RGL has just looked so sharp. They have so many ults.
This is it.
There's the Rolling Thunder, Orbital Strike as well to try to deny.
And 100 Thieves have been slowed down to a crawl. A minute left. Player disadvantage. Moving forwards. It's an overdrive. It's a stun. It's all being offloaded into tower. It's Force Cry all the way back. And 100 Thieves, they could slow this down and take it in a different direction. I'm in the orb. At this point, the longer you take to make this decision of whether or not you want to go towards A or B, it's a cut noise. You're going to be landing on B. We are still sitting here. Stun as well. All the utility is being laid awkwardly. Orbital strike! No way! Collapsed into him! 2 left standing. It would have to be a miracle.
Left.
Down to the final few seconds. Here is the tower. Fight needs to be won by Aston. He doesn't do it. No detainment. Swing it wide. 13-6. Map 1. Won up by MIBR. And what a step up in form. What a time to do it. It's going to be that clash that's about to take place. You can tell.
Off the alarm bot.
Stacked up alarm bot. And what is the playoff of it? It's just a wide swing. There's no util being used. And that might be to dire consequences. Indeed, it is for MIBR.
You're telling me you don't flash off that?
It's crazy.
They just swing?
They just swing. No util necessary. RGL lucky to get out of his life. Still, yeah, 26 health. And backing away, but the back of the side going to be gained now for 100 Thieves. Getting that plant down. All the way forwards. Cryo takes the fight. Chases A. Was hoping for the advantage there of timing. Bit of a surrounded attempt, but 100 Thieves making the call to reposition now towards the back of the site. All playing together. Not giving away any opportunity for MIBR to get back into this one. With how weak RGL is. Yeah, not favored there. Patience with the shots from Murray's, but enough of the bodies alive for 100 Thieves. A pistol round win, absolutely huge for them. They've got the read that this is going to be ending towards that B site with Cryo getting that first pick. What's the call? Speeding it up. A dash into the back of horse here. Nanoswarm landing a bit late. That's an attempt at a punish. FRC taking way too much damage in Cryo. All that space gains, the deep dash into halls. He's got the angle.
Planted.
Just looking to carry the game, isn't he? Finding that early fight and the confidence to just run down Murray's towards the end too. This is the attitude that 100 Thieves need in order to keep their season alive.
Cryo is a player who's leading 7-1 right now. He's got his confidence back at the tail end of this split.
And you heard Sean say too that not his fault that they lost on Fracture. When you support players going 1 and 9 in terms of first kills, Cryo just he couldn't find the fights quickly enough to influence them.
Yeah.
And that was partly due to how well MIBR were playing with a lot of pace.
And this could get dangerous, couldn't it? 2 players against 4. Murray's playing wide, swinging wide. There's an attempt from Bang there. They want to try and deny this rifle being grabbed up. FRZ. I tell you, the amount of stinger kills we've seen recently, got to start using that gun.
Spike planted.
Cryo's going deep to try and catch another player. They know that there's 2 in art, and Chosen, they're anticipating him being the B-side anchor in the midst of all of this.
Double face, Marshall. Oh, right around the side. It's a body shot onto Cryo. The no-scope will do it.
Asuna's too far away to get a trade there. The angles just don't work.
Slide off angle as well, though. Now he's being punished. There's a wrecking in his face. He can't stand in one place.
Not again.
Stella last alive, and this
Not
is a
again.
win for MIBR. Stealing it away.
These thrifties are killing 100 Thieves.
Couple of rifles in the hands of the MIBR players, but frenzy from Murray's if they try and fight this one like they have been in the past. Oh, they're met. Bullets raining down on them. It's an arrow choke point and they're being squeezed. All the angles here. Asuna chased, flash. Seeker's reloading. He's got to get out of there. Someone needs to help him. He's been sighted. Cryo, meanwhile, has he done this all the way through A main? He's cut it up. A good adaptation.
There was a frenzy. There was a frenzy and a classic brought into this round, Brent. This is another half-by situation that 100 Thieves were on the wrong side of.
Yeah, I did already have, I think, 3 of the rifles heading into it, though, but now it's up to Cryo. Low enough. Mars wins that with the widest swing. He's just trying to get info for his team there, and he does the most. But you are right, it's another, like, weird buy situation. I wouldn't quite call it a thrifty,
No,
but...
it's not a thrifty, you're right. They still have 3 rifles.
Minute on the clock.
Bang's going to get caught by the alarm bot.
Well, there's the util out.
Oh, I like it. Okay, so Murray's is popping his ult off the pressure towards B. And this now puts serious time crunch onto 100 Thieves. 40 seconds.
What calls do they want to make? They'll have to try and go for the plan here, but anybody could pop out of one of these angles. Plan. He's going for it. Snakebite. Down, spraying randomly. And still catching it. The util that gets the job done. MIBR now starting to swarm this position. The reposition from Bang, only the one to be gained. It's a bad plan. Traded, and it is a bad plan. You have to play close onto the corner. High tide, though, it's going to be blocking off that avenue, isn't it? Gets sent flying, cutting across. They try to push forwards, the fuse, sticking it through. Wall gets dropped. Easy enough fight.
The serious threat, though, that MIBR still have is JZZ just holding art control for them the whole time. Then Bang gets caught, walking past the alarm bot.
You should run.
Chosen understands how his kill choice setups have been placed and where the gaps are.
And this is a really important tool now. The Chosen's still alive. They're going to have the nano swarms all there. Look at it. Cuts across onto the side with the lockdown. Fades away, no one detained. And MIBR, an option for them. Do they want to flood into this one as the plan's going down? Spray kill. Seeker's used to try and push them back here, but again, it's 100 Thieves that are feeling the heat. It's turned all the way up. The spike is in the middle of nowhere. They have to make plays. They're pushing forwards, deep into the spawn. But there's so many angles to watch for. And you got to win out these fights. It's just not looking likely. Only Cryo's there. 15 seconds remaining. They'd have to all line up for him. On his position, round the side, try to react to it. Chosen with 4. What a massive kill he got at the beginning.
And you see the cascade stops the turret from getting information, but the alarm bot is still there. Nanoswarm lineup to clear out this area too.
The turret's broken.
Do they break the alarm bot?
Moving forward enough. It looks like they want to actually commit into this one, into the A split. All that information, though, it's gathered, and MIBR, they stack it with 3 of the players.
Chosen with another spray spam kill from back of sight.
Yeah. Part of the course of Pearl of what we've seen, a lot of the phantom spray downs. Not too much precision up play, but it still gets the job done. Now a snakebite into the back of the site. Just hoping that they can earn a kill. Grace of God really at hand here. White to swing into it, Bangs falling, and it's all in the blink of an eye over in that round. 7-4, MIBR sailing ahead with this lead. For some spam into the common position. Utility as well. Lovely nano swarm placement. It's going to be denying any sort of space gained, and they do capitalize. Okay. Just aiming into the common spots, making sure that they remove them. What? Derek doesn't win that inside the orb. Needs to be responsible. Who knows what's happening right now? Snakebite at his feet, vulnerable up. Cryo will be falling. The cove in his face. He thought to deny the plant. It's broken. Sellers wide out in the open. Doesn't look to be much more help, but still, does he need it? Yes, he does. The team responds. They collapse onto it. Good setup there. And a must-win pistol round, Josh. And the post-plant positioning from MIBR here is actually quite good. They get the plant down. Troubled up, holding control of Ard and main. This is going to be really hard for 100 Thieves to fight back into.
Especially with that orb from Murray's. A lot of decay for anybody coming out through flowers. There's a flank going on here from JZZ too.
How do they opt to do it? The high tide just swings its way all the way through into Art. But you have so much to deal with. Util, spam onto it. Half onto the fuse. Bang's got it. He's made it potentially winnable. Not quite anymore. It would take so much from Asuna. A step up in performance the likes we haven't seen in quite a bit. And yeah, that might be out. They just did enough there with a setup in their post plant. Okay, now the Seekers layers it up. Nothing to match it, nothing to meet it from 100 Thieves. Plant's gonna go down easily enough. Look at that spam onto the corner. They hear the reload. This is being body blocked. Oh my goodness, he's like, get out of my way. Get me to safety.
The fight's happening on the flank here, really.
And this is important. There's still enough time into this one for there to be that danger. Snakebite doesn't connect, actually blocks them off. And Cryo, he lands a shot, the Blade Storm. He's earned them some guns.
They're going to push this into Stella.
Yeah, this is the response from MIBR. Stella staying alive, doing as much as he possibly can. And honestly, maybe enough done with the damage. Doesn't get the kill that he was hoping for. Seeker's now pushing forward and around. It's a South Flash, Team Flash, Cryo. He's blinded up. Any presence? Gotta try and stick this one, but it's contacted up with the knives. Still, now he's noted the position. He's gonna hold this ground. FRZ, that's a sticking it, no choice too. He wins it. FRZ.
Now there's some
3 kills. And that's 11-6.
They're just 2 rounds away from their first series win in 35 days. That upset against NRG. And Cryo.
Get out of my way.
Bang taken out early. Onto the common angle here. And again, that explosive increase of tempo into the back of the horse. Cryo, when he gets his 1 kill. But look at this, the aggression, updraft up into it. Asuna, he watches it though, he hears it, takes care of it. Locked down, sailing right over. Gotta be careful, there's no detainment. But here we go, Murray's Viper's Pit in their face. Such a pivotal round, why not invest everything? MIBR winning will break the economy of 100 Thieves. It'll set them up for that series win to deny the playoffs. So it all comes down to it. How do you win the fight out? Spam onto the corner. Derek misses it. Ever so slightly. Nanoswarm's popped off. And there it is, not cleared. Stella waiting back and forth. Murray's. With all the odds committed, 12-6. MIBR. They stand on the brink. Playing spoiler. Denying the playoffs for 100 Thieves. And this is important. It's a fake attempt. Spike is nowhere near B, by the way, but they're attempting to make it feel like it is the play. Cryo takes the fight. Alarm bot triggered into enemy territory, and yet Morris is decimated. He's cooked. Ripped to
30
shreds.
seconds left.
Big advantage. And now the hits finally coming through. Spike making his way over here. Snakebite's dropped down just to get them onto it. 100 Thieves not giving him the chance.
And I've been asking MIBR to slow the pace down on both maps, actually, to throw in a couple of rounds like that.
10 seconds
But
left.
the coordination just doesn't quite seem to be there for this squad. That round looked overcooked. We could see a big clash in mid.
First fight, footsteps, Snakebite. Vulnerable, spam, bang! Heads up.
Intelligent.
Knew what to expect.
Meanwhile, though, the reswing from Murray's through B-Link.
All the way through B-Link, gets 1. It's met, it's answered, it's traded. But again, time, pushing forward. JZZ in their spawn, reckoning as well. All the way through, it's a lockdown. Now on his feet, JZZ, he's got to be noted here. He wins the fight versus Stella. On the high ground, Cryo swings round, lands a shot. It's chaos, has been thrown into the mix. 2 players left standing for MIBR, and they are running. It's a marathon sprint.
And it's a move that we've seen before from MIBR. Heavy pressure towards B, and then go all the way back over to the A side. They know that there was Killjoy utility on B.
Left.
That probably means 100 Thieves don't have anyone on A. Or possibly 1 offer. It's a flash, clears out flowers. They know Cryo isn't there. That's the angle he's been playing before. So they enter in. It's going to be a free plant.
I gotta say, this is still potentially dangerous.
Oh,
even with
definitely
MIBR, with the player disadvantage, because it's a long rotation. 100 Thieves When they stack the site like that, they lose time. Most important factor. Doubled up for MIBR. Crossfire setup into the art position. A lot to watch for now for 100 Thieves. You have to be clean. There's so much to clear.
They don't know where MIBR are
They
at
don't
all.
have a clue. It's a flank attempt.
This is
FRZ taking risks. There's a turret to watch that one, though.
This is bold from
Cryo
FRZ.
sticking it. It's met. They know where one of the players are. Cryo trusting his teammates. He's sticking it all the way through. It's enough. Granted the win by sheer milliseconds.
The tiniest of margins, the slimmest of threads, a knife's edge that separates 100 Thieves there
And they're still alive.
from elimination from the playoffs.
This is ridiculous. RGL. What a player he's been.
He's been superb today, absolutely superb.
And I think he's played this so well. Most players are going to be getting off the stick there, on the spike. One last hurrahs in the bank for MIBR, but they only need one round. 2 more chances. A gap in the cascade. It's common. Cryo. Operator. Wants to find a target. Anyone to break it, doesn't land it. What an important shot or kill that might have been. Punished though, Derek answers. What a kill from Stella. The updraft from JZZ. He wanted to make the most of that.
And Derek's turnaround from the first half to the second has been nothing short of miraculous for 100 Thieves. It's been one of the big things keeping them in it, along with Cryo popping off. The Killjoy setups and his fragging have all been imperative for them to keep it in this game and keep that playoff dream alive. Oh my, those 6 chances have all been whittled down to 1.
One more shot.
They have, however, been able to stack 3 players on B because of all the info that Asena's got in A main.
It's a
They're
rumble.
ready for this.
It's a fight. It's a rumble. Vulnerable flash into the corner. Good snake bite. Push them away. Forces the updraft. Spam won't do it. Close to the corner. Murray's is there. Bang wins his fight.
Asena's pushing out from A. He's going to meet Chosen.
It's going to be contained. He comes down to the fight. There's one, and Asena wasn't looking.
So now, do they react into A? Do they meet Cryo?
It's all over the place.
What's the play? They're indecisive.
30 seconds.
30 seconds left.
This is chaos. The final round has been plunged into absolute anarchy.
Down.
Bang. To step up, to save the team. Tried to pre-fire it. Derek's there. Swinging wide. Doesn't stay alive for much longer, though. He will fall. 2 versus 3. Spike planted on the angle. Spammed. Back holds.
Spike
It's
down,
noted. 10
B.
seconds remaining. The time pressure is there. A kill on it. We'll do it all. It's held. Round the side. It's one. Surely there it is.
Smarts from Asena. What an adaptation from 100 Thieves there on the B side.
Back onto the B angle. 100 Thieves. And you pick up the pieces. 1 player down as a cascade as well. This does reduce the amount of options that you can play from if you are offing. You have to be diligent to clear it. You're not going to have the nano swarms. Toss into the back of Halls. Dash fades. No chance there. Dash forwards though. It's Cryo into heaven. Lands over the transfer. Once more. Another bite of the apple. Denied into Halls. Asena. Spray through. Spray down. 2 players left standing. 100 Thieves have managed to make the most of it. Reckoning. Even more space granted to them.
RGL's worried about being pushed. Backs all the way up. Chosen almost offered one. Knows where one player is positioned. They don't have any great util for clearing out Halls here. It's just going to have to be a serious gunfight.
It's got to be racing right now. 100 Thieves. Turning the tide of this round. It was a 4v5. Already it's up to RGL. He's been monstrous. Surely he doesn't do this. Doubled up. Sticking it through. Doesn't opt to use the util. Wider swing. Bang. He lands it. Shot to the cranium. And now on that point. Same setup here for MIBR on their attack rounds. They've been using this a lot.
And the flash finds nothing. It was inside the Viper orb.
Cryo close into the corner. Spam. At screens. Ducking down just to avoid his head. Maybe being hit. What a shot! Skewered! Gets out alive with his life. Stunned up. This is what they were hunting for. This is what they were hoping for. You couldn't have asked for more. Cryo. 3-4. Will he make it swarming now into the A site. Pistol round. Comes down to that. Comes down to winning these fights. Morris still alive in the action. Not for much longer. Asuna, the trade is there. And so is Cryo. Hitting the shots. Precision being the name of the game. They're weak enough though. RGL Meister, a chance. Chosen still with him. And it's turned just like that. Asuna, who wanted to force the fight. Expecting the swing, expecting the trade. Here's the footsteps. Wants an easy one. Isolating it. Finds that. Holds it. Shots. Precision not there. So Chosen steps up to the task. And he's won this pistol round for him. 100 Thieves now. Trailblazer to clear through. There's a paranoia bumbled up. Spammed as well. Cryo doesn't know where to look.
That's a disgusting Killjoy setup, isn't it?
Yeah.
One of the nanoswarms on top of the box.
It just sows chaos within the ranks. Maybe they can answer it back. That's just off onto that mound position. Glide to the side. JCZ. Somebody was holding that one. This is looking awkward, isn't it? All over the place. Rifles, though, starting to ring true. Barreling their way through. Maybe brute force is the play.
Chosen's picked up a Vandal. They know which direction he should be roughly coming from. Especially now.
Yeah, chance. Chosen. Damage has already been done to this one. Doubled up for 100 Thieves. Now he knows both of them's there. No way! What a unbelievable! 4 kills, converting the bonus.
What a fantastic performance from Chosen. Remember, this guy's a sub. He's only played one other match in the split. Activates the dash.
Yeah. Breaks it up. So dashes forwards now.
Ooh, he's still feeling it.
Yeah, what a kill. To grab, what a kill to find Seekers, though. All the way through. It's a flood attempt. What a flick. Flick of the wrist reactions. JZZ. He's done a lot there. The reposition now. Up close to the smoke. Fades away at just the wrong time. For Cryo, that is. JZZ is going to be pleased. Though. Cheeky timing taken by Derek.
30 seconds left.
Granted him a gun. There's no coverage for this one. Stella's just sticking it. Lockdown as well.
Lockdown?
Getting the kill, but Derek's killed. Taken out. I mean, committing the ults there, thinking it could have been potentially winnable, but just not thinking about the fact that MIBR were vacuuming up the space towards the connectors.
Get out of my way.
What a blunder to make. Knocking them again down to the weaker guns. But A ruins control. This time a fight taken. Pound for pound, even with the weaker guns. Chosen makes the most of that, but he will fall. Cryo, again, the player to step up when his team needs it. Those massive moments, they come hand in hand.
And here's the flank.
Murray's, yeah. Not aware of it.
That is a quick round.
I'm gonna try and meet them here. Up to Chosen. He needs to try and deny this one as well. Any sort of space of his utility inside the smoke. Asuna! That's a bit of an overheat. Spam there. Gives up his life. Lockdown. Respect has to be shown. An evacuation away to the edges now of the site. It's a free plant, but already this flank occurring on every single front. Down towards Mound. Cryo loses his fight. It's a Viper's Pit. Into the back of it. JZZ is spotted though. Staying alive now, just trying to buy time for the rest of his team to get into the site. The important kill, and Bang doesn't get it. Derek cleans it up though, left up to 2. Stella,
he's got to go huge.
So much to do, doesn't hit the transfer, only the 1. A repeat, but smoked off. It's pinged out. Derek comes down to hopes that he can just land the shots here. Tapping away, spraying down, but Vandal's just not good enough for the job here. Fully stuck out. And MIBR, they swing around. He's Chosen with his own lockdown. This is pushing them back. 100 Thieves. Bang, you are getting eviscerated there. The spray as well. They're trying to fight this one. Bang's going to get the plan, but he has to get out of there. What's the detainment? What's it looking like? Everyone's caught! And Cryo, he has to protect! He has to protect, and he does! The Guardian Angel! And a critical error again, it swings hands. What's that, Josh? What is that?
100 Thieves have never had a hero like Cryo before. He is single-handedly, metaphorically on Pearl, but quite literally here on Lotus, single-handedly keeping their playoff dreams alive.
Does force them to peek for information. Right into the crosshair, but Cryo
I've got your
doesn't land it, no reactions. So does JZZ, still moving forwards. That's a good way to capitalize and instantly answer with a 4-on-4 now. It's gonna be the post-plant setup for 100 Thieves.
Spike planted.
And Bang's holding the ultimate. Right into the back of their spawn. This could be
he sticking
the extra layer. Yeah, he is.
Oh my god, but the
are used, though.
Seekers,
He's spotted.
he's popped that before the Seekers are used.
He should break it and stay alive. It's going to cause distractions, but MIBR know that they can just play this fast.
He's so far
locked up,
away.
Everyone's in tree, and yeah, he's miles away. He's got to be just sprinting for this one, gliding past. It's awkward, it's scrappy, it's messy, and it's left up to two. Asuna and Derek, they land their shots, sticking it all to half. No way! They take it. It's 7-5,
Switching
and maybe
sides.
it's enough to get it done.
Looks like it's going to be pacey to start. JCC instantly working his way forwards as RGL goes for a TP over to Rubble. So they take early control. Is that an area that 100 Thieves are going to fight over? Probably not as much with the Jet rather than the Neon.
Whoa.
That's just classic spam.
JCT wants to take the fight to him. Look at that, gliding. This is not lacking the confidence. He lands a shot.
He's looked so clean on Neon today.
And now they look to collapse. Maybe enter themselves onto the A side to spam through the box there. This is getting pulled apart. So important.
They've heard two footsteps fall into sight. They know that there's at least a couple of players here on A.
Now they've slowed it down. Hitting the rotating door. Cryo needs to watch this one, but without the dash, it's so risky. Double face, double swing, and all the way through is Asuna. Looking to collect, looking to try and at least salvage it, but he can't do it. And only Bang. It's up to him.
Go, go,
Damage
go.
done to JCC, but it's a 1v4. MIBR
Spike planted.
in the driving seat now to take this pistol round home. Crossfire setup. Forcing the fight there. Bang isolates it, but no. Not enough to claim a second. It's shut down before it can even begin. 100 Thieves, I think, hoping that they can push them into the B hit here. There's a lot of util there in the connector. Is it popped off? Nana Swarm. Doesn't trunk him all the way down.
What a lurk.
Meanwhile, he's been lurking. Found value with it.
What a timing for him to find.
And now doubled up. Oh, he sees the
Spike
angle. Stella.
planted.
It's been watched.
JCC's watching
JCC's
it.
got it. He handles it. Stella too distracted.
This bonus round would be devastating for 100 Thieves to lose.
And it's fallen to pieces, but maybe something can be scrapped together. Bang gets it. The core's made to save.
Oh, that is a tough call to make.
Really hard.
And look at Murray's Viper setup. It is so difficult for 100 Thieves to get info behind
I've got
this.
your
Cryo
trail.
can't see anything. Murray's just looking up. Here's it being picked up. Spam up to the corner. Doesn't get out. Didn't expect Murray's to be that deep inside of his own smoke. Cryo falling.
Turrets destroyed.
The spearhead and more is gone away from 100 Thieves now attempting this. 4-4 though. Anything could happen, but this post-plant setup by MIBR is just so difficult to break. There's no flank attempt. Usually that's the thing that breaks it. Everybody coming from the back of the site. Gun duels. Maybe just a bit of luck right through the smokes. Spams, paranoia, cycling the utility. MIBR, they have answers for every situation, but do you have answers for the guns? Asuna lands his shot. Watch for. RGL's noted, spotted, spammed, through the smoke. One more left to do, one more left to clean up. Derek, he's trying to isolate, he can't do it. Absolutely magnificent.
They're bowing to him. RGL all day today has just been unbelievable. They're going to throw the paranoia and upgrab dash onto them.
There we go, door opens up, paranoia as well. Through the smoke, a bit of spam, maybe they can get granted a kill. Or is there? The bullet's finding it. Stella, his job, hold control of heaven here. The flash in his face dodges it. Snakebite as well. He knows that they're going to be capitalizing and pushing. There's been a watch though. He does have somebody's back. And another snakebite. This is a vulnerable. Can't win the fight. It's an exchange. It's the bait and switch. RGL moving from the position. The overdrive Asuna around the back. 2 versus 2. Bang. To get defused. Has to get off of it. Dodge to the side and return. It's a trade. And again, staying alive. Only one scene. Bido. Seemed like it could have been the goal, but actually MIBR all over the place. Going through the connector.
What?
Going to be matching them. Asuna.
Just caught out in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, what? Expecting them to pivot, I think, maybe towards A, but false information or what? I'm not too sure. It's put them in an even dire circumstance. The Viper's pit. It's just not impossible. Jumping through. It has to be coordinated. Cryo's met. 3 players swarming his position. They bring him down. Bullets raining this way, that way. Chosen the timing. Bang, round the back. The pit has granted him this. 21 bullets. Spam. Onto that corner. Whiting. Round the corner, Derek. He's removed. Everyone falls. MIBR. They bring it to 12.
They're anticipating the A lean from MIBR. C is extraordinarily open.
That's where the team is leading. Trailblazer broken. They want to hunt down Morris. Snakebite at his feet. Blocks off the angle. Damage done. There it is. Bang disrespects it.
Well played. That's a good read on what Morris has been doing. He's been so active on those A lurks.
But they've had to give up the C site.
And now it's all about the retake. I think on these kind of retakes, you need to be sending somebody through either the B door or through Mound.
It comes down to this, doesn't it?
MIBR are already anticipating that and pushing.
Aggressive fight. Flash. Dodge. Round the side. Cryo. Spraying a little bit of extra. Another flash to push them away and push them back. Time becoming a problem. You got to hunt down these kills. There's smoke in their face that they have to clean through. Lined up. A retake of waterfall. It might just all tumble. It might just all fall. 100 Thieves. You got to collect the kills with the utility. Chosen. He's blocked them off. It's a scramble. Everything on the line for it.
Chosen!
You got to stick it. Chosen spraying. Spray tonight. No way. Off of it all. He's the hero in this scenario. And 100 Thieves have been denied.
Attackers win.
This game